welcome back to our pre-conference presentation. This part 3, is for just the DLI classes. This is the Chinese Mandarin summary sheet for assessments, and basically you'll see this during our conference time. And again, just like the other summary sheet, we have the different parts of the test, and we're only looking at the first trimester. And let me pull up the PowerPoint. Basically, Chinese Mandarin benchmark, we have writing numbers from 1 to 120. Last year in kindergarten, they at the end of the year, they were writing, they could probably write from 1 to 100 and basically know the patterns, 1 through 10 and on to 100. Or at least to 99. So this year we're moving on to numbers above 100, and almost everybody is able to get the patterns down. They may skip the number or two, but if they generally get the number patterns correctly, then it should be fine. When it comes to numbers after 100, some students may miss the actual Chinese character for 100, which is bai, and then also maybe the number 0, which is ling. Okay, I do introduce that just this trimester, so some kids aren't able to remember those characters at this point. And also for the numbers 100, or numbers that comes after 100, in Chinese you have to basically read each numbers. So for example, if I have 102, in Chinese you have to say 102, which is 102, and each number, each word that you say has a character to it. So that's 1 to 120. Second part, recognizing months of the year in Chinese. This part is a matching the Chinese characters to the names of the months of the year in English. So 1月 would be January, 2月 would be February. So this is the matching part, and this is what it looks like on the test. Okay. Not very clear. Want to focus. Okay, there we go. Okay, and the next part, concept of print. This basically is just whether or not the students are able to use their finger and track the words while they're reading, and knowing that each character has a meaning, character or characters actually, and that each character is a word and has its own meaning. The fourth one's identifying parts of the body. In kindergarten, most of them show me that they know the features of the face. Some knew more parts of the body, but basically I go over the parts with songs and chants, and most of them are doing really good. This is what the parts of the body they're looking at. I point to one part, or I move one part of the body, and it would tell me what they are. Okay, and so different identifying parts of the body. All this was spoken in Mandarin. Also with listening and speaking. Where are we? Listening and speaking. There was an interview. I give them 8 questions. I asked them 8 questions in Mandarin, just basically daily questions. Their name, favorite color, who's in their family, questions like that. And they're able to tell me by listening and give me a reasonable answer to that. Okay. Character recognitions. There's 51 Chinese characters that I showed them, and just kind of like sight words in English. These are words they seen before. Um, well, not all of them, but for first trimester, there's 3 columns to this, and first trimester words they've been introduced, beginning of the year. So just looking at the words and telling me what they are. A lot of these Chinese characters are also on the back side of the homework folder. So if you look at those, I generally use the same 51 words. Maybe 1 or 2 words are a little different. During teaching instructional time, I teach more than just these 51 characters. However, these 51 are just generally seen a lot more. Okay, so they're like side words. Okay, do they know their names? Oh, this is really important. We practice writing their names every day. However, during the benchmark assessments, I realized that some of them have during assessments they put in different squares. I'll show you that when we actually conference with you. Okay, and also this part is just writing. This part is just writing. There's 8 words I dictate to them, and basically they just write that from memory. Okay, and you'll see that. Dictation. This is actually a sentence. It's not tested during the first trimester, but they will surely see it in second and third. I dictate to them a sentence, and they have to write the whole sentence out. Okay, and on the bottom, basically, I will tell you, I'll set certain goals for them and how to practice with them, either at home or flashcards or looking at online on videos and stuff. Okay, just setting goals to help them, and this is where they're where they shine, what they're good at. Many of them are they're speaking and listening and participating, so that's great. And some of them may not say so much, but then when they produce words or when they look at words, they just just from memory, they have really good memory. And some have really nice and neat writing, and that's really good too. So just setting goals and where they shine, their strength right now. Okay, so look forward to seeing all of you at conference time. And also sorry, there was another page to this. Also with their English, their reading and writing, we'll set goals and look at where their strength lies. Okay, so you'll see that as well. So we're looking forward to seeing you at conferencing. I hope this kind of helps you and just have a glance at what you'll be seeing, different documents and just different type of assessments and what they mean. Okay, look forward to seeing you there. Okay, thank you for listening.